I'm making this video as a statement to address the cheating allegations on Lenore TCG, an individual that I recently interviewed, as you see on the screen, and claimed that she was the best Oceania player as a Nami player. Now, addressing this full front, I wanted to talk about all the reactions from various community members, talk about the cheat itself, where I stand on it, and just kind of take everything from a holistic view. As a Nami player, we've always had a lot of negative things come against us. We are a very unique archetype in the One Piece game, and this is honestly the last thing we needed as a Nami player. I want to say that I myself do not claim to be any type of pro player in the Nami scene. The whole point of my channel is to bring voice and video and just content for Nami whatsoever. The better Nami players, not me. There are way more better Nami players than me, but what I want to do is bring eyes to the content, bring eyes to the leader, its strategies, and really give people a stepping off stone. So I will not claim to be better than anyone else here or cheat to be anybody else. You won't find me at no tournaments because I ain't got the time for that, but I got time to bring you some Nami W's on this sim. Now, addressing the cheat itself and my stance on it, I personally believe right off the top that she did cheat based on the evidence that we're going to go over, and my stance is still the same. I do not condone cheating in any TCG whatsoever. I think you should be banned from this. You should not be able to continue playing the game. Once a cheater, always a cheater. You are, of course, allowed a redemption arc. You as a person can become better, but that redemption arc should be for another game. Go play some Magic the Gathering, go play some Yu-Gi-Oh! They do play other TCGs, so feel free to go have that redemption arc in those other games. For One Piece, let's keep that out for now. You're going to have that negative stain on you for a while. But I will also say that I'm going to address this again later in the video. I do not think that this whatsoever is any reason to bring harm to someone's life or anyone's life in this process. So Bunny OPTCG here with this tweet, I do not believe that this is a crazy malicious intent. We had a back and forth DM about it as well. I did not take this as any form of harassment. Do not harass Bunny OPTCG, and I appreciate all the support and all the folks that understand my stance on the situation. I had no idea. I was provided no evidence that they might be doing this. I innocent until proven guilty. That is me. Innocent until proven guilty. Of course, that can be different based on different situations in life. I understand that. But in this specific scenario around cheating in TCGs, innocent until proven guilty. And it seems like she's been proven guilty. So we're going to address it full front. Let's hop right into the cheat first and foremost. If my kind of keyboard will let me go to the next window. This video actually narrates it pretty well, so I'm going to try and stay as silent as possible and maybe pause just to show things off. So I'll start from the top.
Milling 2 cards. She's looking through her trash, which is pretty normal for a Nami player, but through hindsight, we've kind of found out that what she's actually doing is rearranging the cards that she wants to move back into her hand. She's also putting duplicates of the cards there, so just not to erase them.
So the one thing I want to add, and they're going to address it in this video as well. So if you look at my mouse cursor here, right at the top where the dawn is, that is Lenore's hand right there. This is the graveyard that they're kind of looking at to try and kind of manipulate, as they mentioned. The opponent is kind of down below here on this webcam, so keep it going.
Suspicion when she moves the card back to her hand just so that trash doesn't change. What's happening now is she's actually talking to one of our friends here, and she's kind of getting ready to do a cheat now. She's kind of distracting our teammate and getting him to look at his own trash while she's preparing to do this cheat. She's kind of fiddling with her trash a bit too much, and we've noticed that her hand is just sitting on top of her don. What we can see here is she starts to square up her hand, and here we can see she's getting ready to do the cheat. She's waving the trash over the don and getting ready to kind of put pressure, and as we can see here, she just flicks the card on. The way we can see that she's
so they're gonna talk about it here, but you notice how the deck was square before, and now there's this extra card that is slightly off of the number of cards. Slightly off, so that's the cheat. That's essentially putting the card back on top. And of course, in this situation, the way you would avoid this is keeping track of your opponent's hand, constantly asking them how many cards in hand, especially after interactions like this, maybe telling them to keep their hand in a place where you can see it. But this is definitely a cheat. And whether this is the first time they did something like this, whether this is the first time they cheated, whether this is the 50th time they cheated, I'm not sure. This is a cheat though. So innocent until proven guilty. That is my stance on the situation. And I mean, obviously, again, That's not something that you can, in my opinion, uniformly apply in all situations. Life is crazy, but when it comes to cheating in TCGs, innocent until proven guilty. I need to see the proof. This is the proof. Lenore TCG cheated as a Nami player. So let's hop right into the full scope of things right now. So first of all, look, shout out to I love me a good meme from these guys. Mark and the boys, they this is a good comedy group right here. But yeah, cheating with Nami is next level. You already got a built-in win condition. Now you Yami Yuki. So it's just, again, like, Nami players don't need to cheat to win. It's definitely, it's a hard archetype to master and really get good at. And I hope I've kind of highlighted that in my content, right, on my channel. And even I actively, as someone who's had hundreds of games as a Nami player, maybe even thousands, who knows, that you make mistakes all the time. It's all about playing optimally, but you have a win condition built in. But ultimately, if things work out for you, if you play it right, a lot of time you can just win the game. You don't need to be cheating to do this. And it's really unfortunate that this is a Nami player, that this is now going to be a stain on the Nami community at large, and that, we were friends with this person. There's a lot of community members that I know, a lot of Nami players that I know that had great interactions with this person. I had a great interview with them the other day. And it's really unfortunate that right after that interview that they now have jumped onto this. I think it's really unfortunate as well that her and we made a Nami Discord, which is linked down below. We are still running that, and she's out of that Discord. So I guess now the ownership transfers over to me in that sense. But, we made that Discord, and I message her about turning her Nami Discord into it as a way to grow the Nami community. I, in Magic the Gathering, own the Mill Discord for Magic the Gathering. A lot of modern Mill players, a lot of Mill and other archetypes. And my whole goal of that platform is to grow. That Discord isn't paid or anything. It is not my personal Discord. You can join it for free, and it's about the archetype. And I wanted to do the same thing for the Nami community, where it seems like for Lenore, it was really a platform to maybe push some of her results and her masterclass and get people to pay for it. I get it. Get your bag. That's not my plan. Right. So, we had mixed plans already. And I think a lot of people are commenting on the fact that, yeah, that Discord, once I was in there, I was able to kind of change things a little bit and make it a bit more open. So I'm going to still promote it, but Lenore is no longer a part of it. And as far as I'm aware, I'm the owner of it. So now I have ultimate control, and I would like to now build it more as a community hub, make it more open. I don't want to make more changes. I just want to improve it. Now, from the creators themselves, Nikaido TCG. Now, this is someone who also we had a bit of a back and forth about this. They kind of notified me as well. I personally learned about this last night. So in Eastern Standard Time, this is Saturday afternoon at 3:00 when I'm recording this. And I learned about this Friday night at like 1 a.m. or something, right? I was told about the situation then. And honestly, it was just too late in the day. I didn't want to deal with it. My wife and I, we wanted to just head to bed, call it there. So I was dealing with a lot of this in the morning. And now I'm kind of, after dealing with the full scope of things, this is what Nikaido said. Kind of messaged her about it. She unfriended on Discord, left the Nami Discord without saying anything, any address. So, there's no motive. This is what Lenore's saying. There's no motive. I did what I did. If I did what he is saying, then it is without malice or intent, but I haven't seen the video yet, so I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so I mean, deniability all the way up into the end. I guess I respect the hustle. I don't know. And then Nikaido says, okay, either way, I just give up. I'm just going to sell out of the game and never touch it again. So again, as far as I'm aware, this shows cheating. Right. I don't know. Like, maybe what happened was they didn't drop a card and the card just moved, or I don't know the full context of it, in the sense that the rest of the recording of the video where you can see the actual cards, like, you can't really break it down without having all knowledge at all times, I guess. And then, yeah, so it looks like sad that the homie got paired up with the cheater in the treasure cup, but at least he was recording. Be careful of online tournaments as well. It's really sad. It's really sad that they left it without making a proper statement, but of course they don't owe us anything like that, so that's okay. That's that statement. Now, Cross AI, another big individual, another big creator in the One Piece community, recently did a video with them as well. So I don't know. I guess they made a video addressing this as well. I personally did not watch it. I want to keep this as my opinion. I don't want to bring in other folks' opinion. So I do want to highlight that, hey, if you wanted to go watch this video, go check it out. I did not watch it purposefully to not gain any opinion from it. This is just my take right here. If I missed something about this situation, please call it out in the comment section down below. But hey, Cross, if you're watching this right now, let's do a video together. I feel like we're two creators in the community. I don't know what we would kind of talk about. You already highlighted a Nami player. Lord knows if I become a cheater, right? So, hit me up. Let's do a video together, son. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me and Cross to do a video together. Let's get it going. I don't know what we would talk about. Maybe we play some Nami. Maybe we talk about something else, but let's do it. Let's talk some Nami. So Cross did one as well. Now, specifically, Cross kind of addressing this allegation here. So this was a recent one where I actually talked about this on my interview with her as well, kind of briefly touched on it. So context, this tweet by Lenore was posted a week before she got caught cheating, which is, she also accused of in this post. Disclaimer, not supporting hateful speech when it's cheating. Thankfully, she said there's no attacks on people she knows, and it seems to be about cheating. Small life update after what happened in the last 24 hours, doesn't know her position in the community. And then, kind of apparently she was told she was banned from certain LGSs and certain people are calling out for cheating. A lot of people were providing supporting words. Honestly, a lot of big creators I know were providing supporting words as well, because we had no evidence to believe otherwise. So I'm happy that people took the route of innocent until proven guilty, specifically around cheating in TCGs. And so, it's really unfortunate though. And this person said a Nami deck though, look, it's really unfortunate that this stain is now on Nami players. A well-known Nami player was banned from Pokemon TCG for cheating, has also tried cheating me again in the Hampton region. So it looks like this is another cheater as well. Yeah, and look, no matter what your gender is, cheating should not be allowed. I don't know, gender has nothing to do with it. Just don't cheat, right? This isn't. Okay. That has nothing to do with it. Just you don't get less allegations of cheating being from a different gender or like another gender or something. Just you're a cheater. So regardless, Cross kind of pointing this out as well. I think it's very relevant. So I guess maybe this allegation was true. We don't know. We have no proof around this allegation that she brought up, but now we have evidence for this current allegation. We know that her partner is a owner of a local game store as well, but that is simply evidence that I'm pointing out. That is things that she might be related to, because a lot of folks are talking about how maybe her partner has been helping her cheat. But what I'm saying by bringing that up is I do not want harassment to come to these people. These are people with real lives, and ultimately this is a game. This is just a game. People are allowed to cheat in this game, and they don't need to have any consequences. It's okay. They can just be banned from the game. We can just be in our little circle, right? Because if you think about it, there's a lot worse atrocities happening out there in the world, and y'all really don't have the energy to catch people on that. Okay, so don't be trying to harass people and ruin people's lives over something like this. Just get her banned, get her out of the community. That's it. No one's lives should be ended over this. This is just, learn from this. You're not in this community anymore. That's okay. Go join something else, be a better person somewhere else. We don't want you here, but we don't want, anything bad happening to these people. That is my firm stance. If you genuinely believe harm should come to these people, like in a, kind of in a completely life altering sense, you're a terrible person, and that's not what I want to do with this video at all. This is simply just me addressing and kind of going through all the pieces here. So the kind of last piece here, just kind of going along that idea of that harassment. So whether this is true or not, let's remember to not be mean and attack people. Bringing awareness is one thing, but bullying is the other. So this seems to be an individual that is a friend with Lenore. I'm not sure of the whole situation around, who they are, what the relationship is, but context and friendly disclaimer, she's currently in the psych ward because she attempted suicide. I'm one of her friends, and seeing what's happened to her over the past 16 hours, more than one human can take. Please stop. And I completely agree. No one should be losing their life over this. This is just online bullying to be piling on top of her. And what I'm doing in this video is clearing my name and addressing the situation from my perspective. I am not making this video to pile on her. I am simply addressing the allegations, providing my stance that I believe this is cheating, and she should not be welcomed back into any kind of competitive tournament in the One Piece TCG. Again, go have your redemption arc somewhere else. Do not harass this person. Do not look them up. Do not find them. Do not do it. Just leave this person alone. Okay, it's okay. We can move forward as Nami players, as One Piece players. We can move forward. Okay, there's better Nami players out there. Nikaido TCG in the Oceania region, one of the best players in that region now as a Nami player. We got other people that we can root for in these regions, and me as a content creator, you know, I'm gonna do my best to platform these folks and bring them up as well, to kind of assist them in playing some Nami. So again, do not be bullying these folks. So kind of bringing it all back around here. I don't know why this screen stuck there, but yeah. She's a cheater. She's gone to the community now, and moving forward, you know, I will continue to address cheating allegations. I will continue to be that big voice pushing the fact that we should not be doing webcam events anymore because of things like this. It puts the onus on too many people to track too many things. We should be focused on playing the game and not like cheaters like this. That is a judge's problem. That is, you know, organizers and everything. Us as players shouldn't have to do that, but it's unfortunately something we've signed up to do now when playing webcam tournaments. Okay, maybe if you want to, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to make a video going over maybe some ways that we can fight cheating. I'm happy to go over that as well. As someone who has seen plenty of cheating content in Magic the Gathering as well, there's a plethora of ways that we can tackle this as TCG players on webcam and paper, whatever it might be, to really stop something like this. And so I'm happy to go over that as well. But for now, I'm going to be keeping this video up just for I guess, like, again, just for the fact that I put it up, right? Like, I'm not trying to hide anything, but this video is right after, and many of you know my stance on it. The Nami Discord will continue. I will do my best to foster that community now that it's completely mine, and I have control as an owner. I can do a lot more, and I will be doing my best to foster that community. So please join that Discord down below. Us Nami players, we will persevere. We will be better. Future metas may look a little tough for us, but we will be better than Lenore TCG. And I don't know. Let's just be better than this. I'm honestly pretty disappointed just at the whole situation. It's really sad that this is how it had to go. I mean, it just feels like, you know, we don't know why she did it, right? Maybe she was doing this for a while. Maybe this is the first time. Maybe all the fame got to her head, right? We don't know what's going on whatsoever, but this isn't an attack on the person. You just made a crappy decision. Now you got to pay for it, and that's okay. We don't want you to lose your life. You know, as a person, you are redeemable, right? This is perfectly fine. This isn't some like evangelical thing. You cheated, and that's okay, right? It's like cheating on a test in school, right? I mean, heck, if it was something like a final, you might get suspended or something like that. You might have to redo the grade, but that's okay. At the end of the day, in the long term scheme of things, people will forget, they'll forgive, and we'll move past it. For now, you just have to reap the negative consequences of the decisions you made, and that's okay. We hope you have a speedy recovery. We want you to live. We want you to prosper. We want to give you a chance to at forgiveness. That is my stance. Okay. We want you to be alive, live a life, and just move past this. It's okay. You made a decision. Ultimately, it didn't negatively impact someone's life in a permanent sense. It's just cheating at a card game. Okay, we don't want you to lose your life over this, and I hope you have a speedy recovery. Just don't cheat again.